I want to start by welcoming everyone to this new series. We're going to try this again now that I'm on PC and have access to a decent editing software. And honestly, I haven't done it before just because I've been too lazy to learn how to edit, quite truthfully. But should be a bit easier now. Welcome to this Firewatch series. Should be a lot of fun. For those who don't know the whole gimmick of this game, we're a fire lookout in the middle of like a national park area. So that's just the whole premise of the game. You see Julia. We see Julia. And now starts Firewatch's epic score that I would personally put in my top 5 video game soundtracks of all time. Probably up there with like Halo. I would say probably on par with Halo. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. So we are Henry for this game, as you've just figured out. We are drunk. So, what's your major? Or, you're pretty. I'm gonna go with you, you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Somebody should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Homie had that liquid courage in its system, and I guess it really helped him, huh? Now we get our first little snippet of gameplay. Pick up the backpack here. The art style for this game is exceptionally beautiful. It is I will say, it's a bit cartoonish, but the serious tone of the game does not, it doesn't get hurt by the art style, which is nice. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. I better stop now, I'm gonna get jealous. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the back deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Sounds like life would be good. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh no. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. A beagle and name it Bucket, or shepherd and name it Mayhem. There's this metal band that I really don't like called Mayhem. They're tied to like church burnings and a whole bunch of other messy stuff that there's no business getting into. So we're gonna go with the beagle and name it Bucket, I think. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Sounds like he's a good dog. Guess we made the right choice, huh? 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh no. Oh no. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. One Day Why Rush, or that would be pretty good. One Day Why Rush, you know, they're still relatively young. They've got time. She looks away, out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. It seems to be a foreshadowing, if you will. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Damn, that's okay, one day. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Valid. Seems that relationship thing has gotten to a very comfortable point. Whee! Not a terrible looking truck. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Well, there we see the map that we will be using throughout the entire game. This is a map that we currently aren't even on. So we're over this way then, because that's an arrow pointing over here. And this is the thoroughfare trailhead. So interesting. It's Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried. And getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight once you get between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. I don't know which one's the better option there. They both seem pretty bad. I guess ignoring her is less bad. You don't touch each other all night. Oh, it's the end of the world, you know? The next day you feel guilty. The next day, rather, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Okay. Julia still likes to draw. That's 1981 now, by the way. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Flex like He-Man or frolic like a Victoria's Secret model? I think we're a better frolicker. I don't even know if that's a word, but Julia was right. You are very pretty. Oh, now you're just making me blush. Absolutely gorgeous. This game is amazing. Truly. The creators of this game are coming out with a game set in, like, Egypt. It seems like the same concept, a lot of exploring, except this time it's going to be around pyramids. And I don't know about you, but I am super excited for it, honestly. 1982, by the way, a year later. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far-off places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Well, that's never good. This is America, though. You should probably pull out a gun. Bucket gets kicked. That's not good. I would like laugh looking at Julia's quote, but that's just that's screwed up there. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I know if it was me and I had the power within me, which I don't, because I'm a weak man myself and I won't deny it. If I had the power, I would beat his goddamn face in. So, your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Walking by a river is serene and peaceful. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work, as probably most plans do. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Because remember, they live in Boulder, Colorado. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job, or agree if she commutes back and forth. It's a tough one, because you convince her not to take the job, obviously. You keep her close to home where you can see her more and probably have a better relationship, but at the same time, I know in a relationship, I would just want my partner to be happy, so we're going to agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard. She'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Sorry about that, I heard something crash outside. Maybe that'll be the first thing I edit out, is I'll cut out like a little section there where I'm not talking and it's just kind of silence. I thought I heard something like crash on the other side of the house. But honestly, I don't even want to get up right now to go check it out. So, she was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine, try to forget about it. Macaroni and drinking wine is probably not the best way to deal with it, so we're going to talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia may be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. See, this shouldn't be a choice. I mean, there should be a choice here, rather. Obviously, there's not, so the story can progress the way it needs to, but... warning, nudity. Homie was frolicking, like I said. He was a frolicker. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Does that seem like the best idea, though, if she's been having issues? Yeah, there it goes. A couple years later, 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over, for no particular reason, and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave, aka she was let go. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. Well, I think if she's... what was it the last time I said? 41? And it's been a couple years since then. So she's older than that now, if I recall. I think at this point she might be too old to have kids. Like, biologically speaking. Obviously, they could still adopt. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, but she gets worse. You spend, it's a couple years, another year later rather, because it's 1987 last, I believe. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. Oh, that's a tough decision, because, I mean, you gotta think about it. Henry, he's also gotta take care of himself, you know. He's gotta take care of himself as a human being, or he won't be going anywhere. So this is a tough decision. Do we take care of her ourselves and leave no time to take care of us? Or do we decide to move her into a full-time care facility? I think it's tough, but I couldn't do it alone, so I would probably move her into a care facility. This game is absolutely gorgeous. What's in the path back here? Is there actually anything back here? No, it's just the drop. Nice. Wonder what engine this is made of, or made off of, because this is really pretty. Nice. Little deer. Well, not a little, it's a big buck, but you knew what I meant. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, and then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. It's got to be sad for him, and that's got to be devastating on his mental health. I know if I weren't able to talk to or visit my friends at all, that would devastate me. A year later again at this point, 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. That's devastating. That's really sad. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, it's because you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. That brings us here. Because we take the job. And it happens to be a fire lookout in the middle of Wyoming. I think. I'm like 90% sure that this game takes place in Wyoming. Absolutely beautiful. The tower there with the moon in the background. Full moon though, we should look out for vampires. No, the theme here is absolutely beautiful. I love this music. Like I said, this has got to be one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. I would say it's definitely on par with Halo and Doom, which I would think a lot of people regard those as the two best video game soundtracks of all time. Obviously, there's other contenders, but there's a lot of people that consider those two to be the best. And I think this one, this game soundtrack is definitely on par.
Forks Tower.
And we meet our human companion for the rest of this game. National Forest of Wyoming.
Tower,
yep,
I was
correct. Nobody lives in Wyoming. This game isn't real.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Day 1. So it begins. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the audio was weird there for some reason. Like, as they were
Morning,
talking.
Henry.
Oh,
Well,
there it is. It's
I
doing
guess
it
good
again.
afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Sure. Nothing else to do in here. Yeah, I can't turn on the desk lamp or anything.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne.
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh, over there. That is west, apparently.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that
Oh.
really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Can I write them a ticket? I'm not really into discipline, or like kick the shit out of
Do
them.
you think you can handle
I think
that?
the channel always says obvious.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of
306.
them.
To the left. I have the map, but I can't reply.
Secure.
Shut up.
There we go. I did get that one in time, though. Nice. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong. I hate that the person is Henry on the map is just a circle. Oh, we'll just... There's the sign right there, actually, so I don't even need this map. We're going on an adventure. Woo! We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Oh,
Is that
nice.
right?
Harmless, but yeah. One of those, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
Eating ants does seem a bit weird. I'm gonna eat this granola bar, though, because Daddy's getting hungry. It's stuttering a little bit for some reason. I've never had this issue before on Firewatch, so... That was a bit weird. Hopefully the recording will be fine, though. There's a funny adult voice line on this tree, if I remember correctly.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
That's
Don't you think
comforting.
that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
Also, a bit of foreshadowing. It's always nice. Jesus Christ. They're really just launching those fireworks.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Cripple Gulch. Or Shitty Boss is gonna get me killed hill. We're gonna go
It should be
Cripple
called
Gulch.
Cripple Gulch, just east of Gonna Pee in a Bag Forever Flats.
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description.
I like the banter back and forth between these two. feels like genuine conversation.
No!
Yep. He took a little tumble off the cliff. As that orc in not Return of the King, in the Two Towers, rather, said about Aragorn.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Cripple Gulch got me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
Think you'll have to pee in a bag for the rest of your life?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
No, you don't fucking say. Climbing. We need to be careful.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the main.
I've never gotten that voice line before. That was great. Fuck it, I'm not the maid. Completely valid, though.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure. I left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Save for later, don't mind if I do. I don't think we ever actually drink this later, but it's...
Found the
fun to
fireworks.
have.
They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Why aren't they with them at the lake, considering how frequently they've been launching those fireworks, right? You'd assume they would have brought them with them. Sorry guys, I had to get up for just a second. My cat has been repeatedly pawing at my door and whining like I'm killing her because I'm not letting her into my room. I think she'll survive though.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Yeah.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Valid.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
He picks it up and inspects it. That's not the slightest bit creepy.
There are, panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
Yeah, that's still creepy though. Like picking him up like that, dude. Probably creepy though that I'm the one who pressed on it to pick it up.
There's ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, all right?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet. Sophie? What? He's just some loser out in the woods. I mean, he's grody. Why do guys
Grody.
think it's all right to just stare at girls?
Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. Can you just knock it off, please?
Yeah, you should be. This is a free country, and we should be free to do whatever we want. And free
I said sorry.
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks.
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. You probably have a tiny dick.
Chelsea,
It's my
Into the lake.
boombox.
Into the lake.
go. Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something.
Ew, totally. You asshole!
Light another firework and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
Oh, fuck you, psycho.
Yeah, fuck you.
Dude, I had to
You'll fucking pay for this. You can't
present
let
my
some rash girls in the
masculinity,
woods.
bro. She said I had a tiny
Let's get
dick.
outta here.
Price had to be paid. Price had to be paid.
Hey, that go okay?
I might have got a little hot.
What's a little hot?
Some of their personal property took a swim.
Ugh,
Well, I can't do anything about it now.
nope. Thanks for dealing with him, though. Seriously.
No problem.
Some of their personal property took a little bit of a swim. Shame. Truly. Cripple Gulch. That one's gonna live in infamy.
So, I have a bit of a confession to
Oh,
make.
that's so pretty. Seeing it from here.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the
No.
first boss to be guilty of that.
I know,
That's bad.
I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
Probably for
Anyway,
the best.
let me know when you get back to your lookout.
The name for this place, by the way, this little area is called Thunder Canyon, which is quite nice. The storm's not good.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Oh, I didn't get
I'm
the
just gonna
line.
let her have that one.
Oh, that's a shame.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Seems like they do. And we got another map. Good, good, good.
Yeah, I get the sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
It's an antler,
Firstly,
buddy.
they're called
Yep,
antlers.
there we go.
And secondly,
you.
stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
What's in this cave down here?
That's
In
a bit
Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So,
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
Yes.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hello? Oh!
Nice.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good. Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Nice.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
A
Come
gamer's
on.
worst
The
nightmare.
whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Whoa.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I suppose, I mean, if I bumped into someone randomly in the woods, I would probably be freaking the fuck out. We're very happy. Depends. Nice.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least.
Well, you
And,
can
full
go number 2
disclosure,
as well.
I pee wherever I want as well.
Didn't need to know that. Really didn't
So this
tell me.
generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell...
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
And so the real game begins.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Probably for the best.
I'm gonna have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry, you won't be cold.
Valid, honestly.
My fucking sheets are gone.
They stole your sheets? That's just mean.
That is just
Yeah,
mean.
it sucks.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
I did probably piss off the girls at the lake. Ugh, fuck them.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a couple of young women and question any they find. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some, violent campers? Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if
Madness.
anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
American as fuck right here.
Just point me to the Forest Service weapons cache and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
No.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do.
Grenades would be nice. Oh, that's gonna end it here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let him do his opening stuff here, and then I'm
Wake
gonna stop
up.
the recording. So, here you go. Don't have to worry about it now.
Hey,
But
wake up.
hope you guys enjoyed the first episode, and we'll be back with episode 2 probably in like a week or so, relatively shortly, considering I'm gonna have to probably edit some of this one down. This one's probably not gonna come out for like a week after I've recorded it, so there's that. See you guys later.